Okay, so hello trader, welcome to this section of analysis. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin, BTCUSD. Okay, so we are on a higher time frame already. We are looking at the weekly charts. As you can see on the weekly charts, there's a huge dynamics of moves. Okay, when the price moved to 100 and dropped down to 76 and couple of some weeks and back to the price is 108.5 not points, comma 5, that's 108,528 per coin. Okay, so we can see a huge of dynamics going on during the bullish movement inside pin bar. The market move for markets hit the previous highs of last month, which is started consolidating. It went down, then pushing back into that same zone, and we can see that means there's a huge rejection price level at roughly 110 968. Okay, so we see that the prices are respecting that level, coming and retesting like a neck. Also, we can also zoom it as a double top, but not yet been confirmed. So we need a bearish candle so that we can see it's a double top and it might just go back to 76. But for now, the market is still intact with a bullish move. As we can see, what the weekly candles are saying, we have a bullish move, we have the price above the moving average. We can see that Bitcoin is still bullish, but there will be a pullback on the lower time frame. So let's go to daily time frame and see what the candles are saying or doing on the daily time frame. You can see, yeah, that price of 1177, that's 111,077 778. Okay, so the price is being respected, and we see yesterday candle was a reversal candlestick. A bearish confirmation is coming in, so the price went as high as 110 and back to 18, and you can see that, yeah, you might get the price coming back to 100 because of this consolidation. It might just be consolidating in between this channel before we can see it going up or below. So let's look at um, the 4 hour time frame to get a clinical insight. Okay, so if you look at the 4 hour time frame, we can see that the price is actually having more of bearish corrections coming in. Okay, so there's a pullback coming in, bearish correction coming in, and we can see that actually that particular region is a strong, that's 110 is a strong resistance levels. Okay, even when the price break it into it, it's being tested here on May 27th and back to back to June 10th. You can see that the price has actually confirmed that there's going to be a bearish move, maybe coming back to 105 or 100. Okay, so let's look at it very well. For aggressive trader, we can have a sell and put a stop loss at 111,384 as our stop loss, and then take the profit to be 100. Okay, so let's check 1 hour time frame to see if we can get a clinical entry for the bearish move. You know, this is a gold. Gold is a bull market, so you will have to be careful when you are picking any biases. Okay, that is non incongruent with the move. So we can see that this is a short move. The places that the move can be stopped, although the move has started on the 1 hour time frame. We can have our entry at this particular point because we can see that actually the price is being under a strong bearish move as the price has started making a lower low. So if we see a break of candle below this, we'll target 105 106, 105, okay, as our target. So it's very, very clear that we still have a bearish understanding coming because of the currency. We deal with the market, what the market is doing at the current level, not based on speculations. You trade what you see on the chart. So from what we're seeing, we can see that the price um, can drill down to this level. That's a good risk to reward ratio if we have the price, if we have our entries for those who want to get entries. We can have stop loss at this level, entries at that, and we still have the risk to reward ratio because we can see that the price can get up to this level or down to 100. So, well, let's see what the Bitcoin is going to do. See a bearish candle below 108. 108, 102. So if you see the bearish close below 108, 102, it will be a good signals for a sell input. Okay, so it's drilling. If not, we can see that the market, if it stays a bullish setup around here, you can see that the market can as well, make a zigzag movement upward. Okay, so we can see the market having this move to this place and maybe come back to this place. Okay, so if you see the market moving like that, then probably doing the long leg at this point. So what we're looking at actually what we're looking at actually is see the reading of the market. Okay, so we are pushing, or if it breaks below this level, we can see the price going back to the 105, 106. But if it doesn't break, it go up to this and come down to this and pushing to this. So watching out, very, very a strong opportunity on BTCUSD. We are looking at the volatility on this market and how we can take advantage of the volatility. So interestingly, you see the price moving within this range. Watch out for a setup around this region and see if we can push. Okay, because now currently the market is consolidating. So it's consolidating between 110 and 105 or 100. So it's a huge opportunity for you to look at it. So if probably you see a strong bullish setups around here, we can try to see how we push the price. You can see how we have a target above this, and then the stop loss will be around somewhere around here. Okay, so this a huge chance. Wait for patience and see a good setup before we can analyze this better and see a good entry in this particular price region. So very interesting. Good to reward ratio is very, very important if you are considering picking this trade, and it's a bullish movement. So most people don't even short Bitcoin, they buy Bitcoin. So, but it doesn't mean that there won't be a retracement or correction and you can take advantage of. So we can see that market is consolidating between 10 108 to 1010 to 110, and we can easily uh, pick our profits from this level and ride on the move because Bitcoin is the major um, digital asset right now. There are a lot of corporations are coming in. So how do we take advantage of the volatility and make profit from it? So it's through reading your charts. As you can see, technical analysis is very important, and we'll be using a strategy that work with this. So that's why we have Forex Champion FX VIP trading room, where you can get the perfect entry for this particular kind of setups on all pairs and all currencies. We can also look at the trend lines. Very important. Trend lines very important. We can see that there's a shoot of the trend line even if the price does not move with the reading. we can use the trend line to shoot it. Okay, so let's look at why this market need to break that level before we have to be convinced that we are dealing with a bearish movement. So you can see this is a trend line, a touch around here, price coming here is having a touch. So you can decide to see that we have a bullish setups in a short period of time. So markets is very interesting when you look at the overall trend of it. Thank you very much. See you some other trading time. So remain Austin. I change you. Bye for now.